Hello, I'm Brianna. Welcome to my Life on Paper, where paper and pictures tell my story. I am playing along with Sketch Sunday since it's Sunday and the Sketch Sunday crew. And we are using an original sketch by one of our own, Moira. And I have to say, I am in love with this sketch. So I went into my 49 and Market because I have a lot of it and I want to get it used. And I have different colored papers, and I had an orange and this plum color. I don't know if I had two different shades of orange, maybe one more of a peach, but I really liked this purple plum. And so I went in to all my collections. I have several, and I pulled out the purple items. Um, and that's how I started. And I think this is a combination of, well, I shouldn't say Spectrum Sherbet because I think that purple is different. I also have Spectrum Gardenia, which this probably isn't either. And most of it is probably Art Options Spice. So I started off with, I really liked the title, Filled with Gratitude. And when I looked at the sketch in it looked like mixed media, right? With the yellow and the green, kind of the swipes there. But I saw this envelope, and this envelope is something that's kind of something hard for me to use. How do you use that? What do you use it for? And I just had this idea to kind of put that in place of the yellow swipe of color there. I start out like this. I wanted to use some florals. The florals on the bottom there brought all the colors of the collection together. That made me happy. And then, kind of for that green swatch, I found this purple leaf. Now you can see I've already flipped the sketch um, right to left. And that was because I wasn't liking the way the envelope was laying. And actually, if you look, Meredith, that's my middle daughter, is on the right hand side, really looking a little bit to the left. So I think that that was a good choice without even realizing that. Um, Doing this voiceover, I was editing the video, and I probably could have done it kind of at that angle and stuff, still with everything as the sketch went, but I do that like that I flipped it for that orientation. So I found this postcard that's going to be my journaling block. Moira has it underneath the title, but I ran out of room, so it's going to be to the left there. And then I've got some, not only some chipboard, but some regular pieces of the collection, but those are those leaves that are up on top. I didn't have another cluster of flowers. There was a cluster of flowers, but this is like a fall collection, so it had pumpkins in it. And I know I could have covered up the pumpkins, but I would like to use that for a fall layout, so I'm saving that for later. And I've got these leaf clusters that I'm gonna overlap of each other and then glue them down with my liquid glue and kind of slide them around to get them in the right spot. And then I have a plum flower that's going to lay over the kind of the end of the stems of each of those pretty leaves that are there. I want to say thank you to Moira so much for this sketch because without it, this wouldn't have come together so nicely. And some of these 49 in Market, I just have a harder time using, um, eh, like the envelope. Even sometimes the leaves can be difficult to use as well. So I was glad to have this sketch as a jumping off point, and I think it follows the sketch well. So I'll use the liquid glue to go onto these leaves, and then that way I can kind of reposition as needed as well. I should tell you about the picture. So my church has an annual conference, and my daughter Meredith and I have been going for several years. I was not able to go this year. Meredith went and was helping out with the youth, and this is our bishop. Actually, he's just retired, but he was the bishop, and it's been a kind of a tradition over the years to get a selfie with the bishop. So Meredith continued on that tradition. So I have a 6x8 pad, and so that's where I got the pink paper. And I'm also using, it's like part of a letter, which goes really good with the envelope. So I was super excited to use that. I'm just going to trim that pink paper down in the background. And then it's ready to adhere down with my ATG adhesive. Um, yeah, look at that. Doesn't that, it's just perfect. I love it when a plan comes together. I think the last thing I do, and oh, nope, I have these 49 and Market epoxy coated sticker embellishments. They're like enamel dots, and some are in hearts. So I'm just going to pick some of the plum ones and put them into three different clusters. One right up there on the envelope, and then I'm going to do the right bottom corner. And oh, I take, yeah, well, right bottom corner above the florals. And then I'll do some to the left of the postcard. And then after that, that's when I do the last thing, which is I'm going to use my white Dilutions white linen spray that I'll put splatters all over the page. And you can see this did not take me very long to do. It's not like there's a lot of pieces to it. And this 49 Market, of course, it's got that nice kind of mixed media background already. So um, I'll continue to use these and use all these pretty embellishments to get some pages into my layout. So that will be it for me today. Check below to see everybody that's playing along with a Sketch Sunday. And I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day. Thanks for spending some time with me today. And please come back and see me again soon.